A behind the scenes tour of a very special begonia grower. Let's go, friends! Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Roos, my pronouns are she, her, and today we're gonna look at some amazing plants with Ruperobe. This is Rut, and we also have Peter hiding behind the camera. We're gonna look at all the begonias and sonorillas and Labisias. Let's go! We're starting over here with this terrarium that they just got in and built and filled with all of their beautiful plants, so you can see them a little bit more how it could look, hopefully one day in my terrarium, fingers crossed. But they made a waterfall in this feature, or actually the guy who built this, Sander, is the guy who also advised me for my terrarium. And at the top there we see some Selaginella and some mosses, very beautiful. This is a Margravia that is gonna grow here. And then the begonias and Labisias or Labisias. This one was some kind of galaxy form, yes, you said? Yes. Beautiful, shiny leaves. And then what's this?
It's a piper.
Ah, okay.
And the nerves will turn pink.
Okay, nice. And there was another piper in the back there, right?
Yes, yes.
Is that the Salvaticum? And then we have a Begonia chloristicta green form, if I remember correctly. Can I touch them?
Yes, of course.
I always check because people tell me off in my videos, don't touch the plants! So I double check. But this is a Labisia, which I have never seen in real life before. Look at this. I really want some of these in my terrarium. Do you know what kind this is, or is it just Labisia?
It's a Labisia and they originate from Borneo.
Okay. Beautiful. The lines are amazing. Let's see. These are some sonorillas. I'm sticking my phone all the way into the terrarium now.
Yes, if you would turn the light more down, they will have a fluo effect.
Ah, okay. Nice. Different forms. This was something rainbow or something,
correct,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Very beautiful. And they just planted this a few hours ago, so it's very new still. They will look even more beautiful later on. There's a begonia. This is also galaxy,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Careful. Very pretty. And then Labisia here with a bit more pink than the other one. But you were saying that they also change color with the different lights?
Correctly, yes.
Very cool. Have you guys seen these before? I have never seen them in real life before, so I'm super excited. On the back there's some more plants. Was this a sonorilla as well?
No, it has a very difficult name. I cannot pronounce it.
Okay. And then some Margravia. And that looks like a begonia species.
It's a Sarawak.
Sarawak, yes.
Yes.
We have one in the Hortus right now. And it gets very nice and blue if you have the right light. So that's very cool. And then this is the
El Coca.
El Coca Margravia, thank you. This is very beautiful. I think this is one of the most beautiful Margravias. It's kind of velvety purple. And then this begonia is also stunning. What is this one?
I don't know the name, it's new to our collection. I will have to look up, but we have one who is flowering now at the moment.
Ooh, and it has a pink line all around, so it's very cool. Then in the back at the top there's a Ficus villosa and another begonia.
Yes, yes. Also recently I have to look up the name.
All new plants. And then, ooh, here is a hairy one. This is very cute. Ooh, very, very cute. Let's see, down here. This is a piper, you said, which has beautiful, oh!
No worries, no worries.
I killed it!
No.
It's just planted, guys. I didn't kill it, hopefully.
It still has to root.
Yeah. Sorry, little piper. I will not touch it again. But it looks like Anthurium radicans almost, or a luxurians. Very, very cool. And then I say very cool a lot. I should pick other words. But look how many different begonias are in here. And there's something on the floor there as well. What is that one?
It's also a kind of piper.
Okay, very nice with the... Do you guys see what is it called again? Goulet leaves or something? Like the little bubbles on the leaves?
Yes, yes. And here you have the dindu. And here you have a Pteridiformis.
Pteridiformis, very easy to pronounce. And this one's very silvery. This is beautiful. I'm scared to touch them, but they're very beautiful. Oh, and this Labisia, this is the one I want. The pink one. It's so pretty.
You can see it's already starting to have a new leaf.
Yeah. People told me these are very slow, but this one is already making a new leaf, so maybe they're not so slow. I think that's it, right? So this is their showpiece. But then we have this space here. On this side, they have all the grow boxes. Mike is with me, by the way. Hi, Mike. This looks a little bit less glamorous, but it is a perfect way to grow them, I think. And since they have so many, it looks like this. Not everything can grow in a terrarium, but let's look at the boxes. This first box is some of their more common begonias. And as you can see, there's a lot of different kinds. Some are actually flowering. Look, very cute. Beautiful pink. I really like the look of these, and we're actually gonna teach you how to propagate begonias with one of these later on, so very excited for that.
This is an amber red form. This is Marlin's mystery.
Huh?
This one you're gonna propagate is a Chloronura.
Okay.
Then you have here a Taiwanea. Here you can see a small Dracopelt who's flowering.
Oh, cute. This is a very nice one.
And then you have the gorgeous variables.
Okay.
Here you can see a Yihoi.
Oh, that's a fun name. Wait, we cannot see this very well because it grows the other way. Very beautiful with the dots. Very nice.
And this is also a very nice one. It's an Integrifolia.
Those names are, I need to learn new names. But it's very beautiful. Lots of small dots. Tell me in the comments which one is your favorite.
And here you have a Pavonina. If you would turn off the light, you can see it a little bit now. It has a very blue iridescent light in the dark.
Yeah, we've seen these photos, right? If we tilt it a little bit this way, maybe? No. We need a torch. Cute. The next batch of begonias are some more of the more new. Am I correct in saying that?
Some of them are, yes.
And I don't know what to look at because there's so many different ones. Is this Milano Bullata?
Correctly.
Haha. And then this is a silvery something. Is that also a begonia? It looks different.
No, it's a different kind.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. And then this looks like those galaxy ones that we saw in the terrarium a little bit. And there's a pink one back here.
You have a nice Negrosensis here.
Ooh. It's hard to see, but this is very dark. And it's reflecting the light a little bit, but look at the pink. Cool.
Here you can see like the small Integrifolia you had in the earlier batch. You can see how big the leaves can turn.
Yeah, that's a very big one. And it's flowering. And you told me, by the way, that you make seeds, right? So some of these you pollinate, and then we'll show you later on how they grow a lot of begonias from seeds. So that's very interesting.
Here you can see it's a female flower. Like we say, she has a small S on the back side.
Ah, that green thing?
Yes, correctly.
Oh, interesting. And does one plant have only female flowers or only male flowers or both?
Can have both, yes.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And this is also an Integrifolia, and you can see the difference in coloring.
Yeah. How does that work? Is that light or age or just form?
We think it's a different type.
Okay, fascinating. This one is also very nice and velvet. Sometimes I have to move the leaves a little bit to show. And then this is the hairy one that we saw in the terrarium as well. Very nice. This one is very cool. This is very long. Do you know the idea of this, or look at that? It's iridescent.
It's also a variabilis.
Okay. What is this one? I'm scared to touch it because it looks very fragile, but I'm gonna grab the pot if that's okay.
It's a new import from us. It also has a kind of blue iridescent light in the dark.
Oh, cool. And it has an edge of
Yes.
silver. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I'm gonna put it down on this pot.
And here you can see like some propagation from the Labisia cuttings, how it's growing. You can take it out.
That's a very small one. Look, little baby Labisias. And they grow them from leaf cuttings, you told me, right?
Correct.
You can see how cute they are. Ah! One day I'm gonna have these all growing in my terrarium.
And here is still a Dindu. There's also in the terrarium, and here is hiding a small Burlamax Fantasy.
Ooh, that's on the wish list. Very nice. And that grows well with in the same conditions as
Yes.
the begonias and everything.
And they love to be in a terrarium. Leaves will turn as big as your hand.
Ooh, I want that. That sounds good. This one is also beautiful. This was one of your new imports, right?
Correct.
That was still very hard to find in Europe, at least. Very beautiful. And then this looks like the Pavonina.
Correctly.
We're trying to show you the blue. but it's not easy on camera. We can see it more with our eyes right now, which is interesting. Can you see it? Maybe. Maybe if I move the leaf, like a little angel wing. Nope. Maybe you can see it from this way a little bit. We're trying really hard. We switched off all the lights in the place, but it's hard to see because it's day. Ans is here too, by the way. Urban jungling in the house. Begonia lover. Here is some more of that galaxy-like one.
It's a different one.
Yeah.
I still have no name.
Okay, but the small dots are amazing.
Yes.
I love this one. And then there's the Labisia in the back. And then there's the Ptero something something.
Pteridiformis.
Pteridiformis. So this is another amazing box. Here we have a few of the boxes with their latest imports. And the IDs are not known yet, so we can't tell you, but we can show you. Look how beautiful this is. So velvet. And this one is pretty too. And they are cut a little bit because this is, of course, what they're going to propagate from. So you'll see some cut stems because they're going to grow new baby plants for us from it. And actually, they are starting to sell them again in spring. There's some beautiful hybrids here. There's some people arriving because Rogier is here too, so you'll hear some extra voices coming up the stairs. Look at this. This is a hybrid of Darth Vaderiana with Melacosticta. Very cool. And then this little one. Rogier is here. Here is another box of imports that are a little bit more new. Again, some we don't have ID from, but the others we do. I love the looks of these. Look, this is all boulate or peltate or whatever it's called. Little blobby leaves. And then I'm going to turn this around so you can see better. And these leaves are super dark, but it's kind of hard. There's another one here. It's kind of hard to see because they are like dual chrome almost. See how it's shimmery? And this was the Malacosticta, if I say that correctly. Yes, okay. That is helping me. And this one is also very beautiful. I love the shade change, or however you call it, going from very bright in the veins to more green. Here's another one that's very shimmery, but hard to show you. Ah, so cool. The next box is also an import that has some beautiful... It's so hard to show you the different colors of the different angles of looking at the leaves, but here's in Darth Vaderiana. It's very small because it struggled a lot, even with these experienced begonia carers. It is not an easy one. I also really like this one. It's very velvet. Can we see the velvet maybe? Yeah, I don't know what to say. They're just very, very pretty. Very, very cute and baby-like. Look. Here's another Darth Vader. Woo, nice. They have a ton of Chloristicta red form. Let's grab a nice one to show you. Grown from their own seeds. And they're so adorable. Look at these. They look so happy too. All the little ones. They're amazing. And they actually showed us, where did they go? They actually had so many seeds that this is how they planted them in little food containers. And they're just growing like a little forest floor moss almost. It's so pretty. Very, very cute begonias. Some of the boxes, we're not gonna show everything. We're just gonna peek inside like this through the little hole. And you can see some very beautiful ones. I recognize some of the looks from my friends on Instagram that I follow. I've started following all the begonia accounts, of course. And there in the back is a very, very cute pink one. That one is adorable. There's some Sonorilla, it looks like. And then in the front here, this one is also very beautiful. I think that is a Labisia, but I'm not quite sure. Correct. Yes. Yay. This is a box of their import Labisias, and there are some beautiful ones. In the back there you see the turtle back, it's called, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then I really, really love the look of this one. We actually have them closer by, so I can show you easier. This was the Pumila.
Yes.
Am I saying it right? I love the look of this. It's got so much pink and then just a line in the center. And then in the back there, this other pink one was Riau.
Yes.
So in this one maybe as well then. Looks a little bit similar. And just the velvet is, it's hard to show you but they are so pretty. We took the box out a little bit to show you because the new leaves, it was telling us, they are very bright and contrasty. So you can see here how beautiful that is. It's amazing. Let me know in the comments if you guys like these or if you've ever even seen them before. Since I started looking into terrariums, I found these everywhere and now I'm slightly obsessed. While everyone is chatting along, I'm gonna quickly peek in here because there's so many begonias. Look, all the pink and the shimmeriness. And here's another one. Look at the little galaxies. Wow. And in the back there, that one is also beautiful. This super bright, how'd you say, like contrasty. Here's another box we're just gonna peek into because they're all basically similar to what we've already seen, but it's so fun to show you all the boxes because there's so many. Wow. A little sneak peek inside what's coming in spring. Oh, these look like they have some blue sheen as well, and a little Labisia. And a little Labisia pumila, it looks like. And some sonorillas. Maybe that's the Dracopelta, or maybe there are some that are similar looking. Starting to learn some names, hopefully. Micah adoring some. Julep! You found a little julep, baby! This is the first time I'm seeing this IRL. Look at this. This is my #1 wish list. Begonia. Oh, it's adorable. Good find, Micah. This is why we bring Micah everywhere. She's the best. And she was actually already in begonias way before me. Like a year or two ago already. 2 years? How long do we know each other?
2 years, yes.
2 years. This looks like a propagation box. Labisia. I don't even know what to say because there's so many different kinds. This one is also very weird and pretty. Maybe under this light is better. Look at this. So pretty. They told me they had some trouble importing Labisia, so then they imported these little stems, which they are now growing out, and they don't know which ones are which. So once they start to make leaves, you'll see that this looks like some, I don't even know what, but this looks like a pumila, for example. And then this is a little turtleback baby. And these are, I think, the riau, if I say that correctly. So it's very like a surprise box of sticks. And then all of a sudden there's a little begonia in there as well. This is a very fun way to grow. And these have been growing a few months, you said?
2 months now.
2 months. So it doesn't take super long to get your surprise boxes. They grew these sonorillas from seeds, and you can see here, they're very small still, but they're starting to be a little bit pink. Very beautiful and cute. I would love to grow some of these in the terrarium one day as well. And talking about seeds, this is another box of seeds that they grew out from, this is Begonia species Borneo Lidi. And I think they're supposed to look like this, but since the flowers can also be touched by the little flies that they have here, some of these are pink and they grew out of the same seeds. Isn't that super interesting? And then actually also some other seeds must have arrived in here because this is a completely different plant. There's some of those growing, so there must have been a very active, happy fly spreading all the begonia seeds or something. I'm getting corrected by Mr. Roger is explaining that, yes, I'm blaming everything on you, that this pink one is probably happening from just a mutation in the little plant. Am I saying that right? Yes? And then this one was probably already in the pot. I just heard Peter say that he reused some pots of begonias that were not growing before. So that's probably how it arrived there and not by little flies. So I take it back, Rogier. I'm so sorry. Here's another different looking one. Just super cute how different all of them are. And then the little blue. Ooh, this one we can see the blue very well actually in this light. Ha! That's cool. So yeah. Seeds can grow into this. Isn't that cool? I found this one in a different box that looks a little bit sad, but this is so beautiful. I don't know how, I love how it works with some things that I love and then some things that other people love. This is one of them that I love. Ooh, this beautiful Chloronura we're going to use to show you how to propagate. I am no expert, obviously, but Peter just explained how they do it, and I'm going to show you and repeat what he showed me because he doesn't want to be in the video. So we're going to take one leaf. Which one did we decide? This one, right? Yeah. So it has to be a healthy leaf, but I did pick not the newest one because that's a little bit sad to cut off. And then he said, we're going to take 5, I think, cuttings out of this. So first, this is very scary because it's such a beautiful leaf. We're going to cut this part off and then cut this to 1 centimeter. This is going to be our first propagation. So this is going to go in the bin. This is going to go in the box. We have a little box here with soil that we're going to put them in. And then this one, he said to cut along the veins like this. So we're making little bits. I hope I'm doing this right because I've only seen it once. So that the veins are, there's a big vein on every one. And then the last bit is to cut this straight, this part, and then stick it into the soil, close the gap, and let it grow. So that's what we're going to do with the rest of these. I hope I'm doing this right. I have no idea. This is what it looks like, and then we're going to put the lid on and leave it be, and it should grow 5 new plants. So that's really interesting. Rut actually just explained that they use a special kind of soil that already contains some moisture, so you shouldn't water this. You just leave it in a closed container and then it will be enough, even though it felt quite dry. So that is fascinating. It is probably very helpful because begonias can rot very easily, so that's very smart. Sounds like an interesting product. Then there is one more way to propagate begonias, which is fascinating, is by seed, and Rut is going to show us. So Rut is the queen of the seed propagation.
I have cut off a male flower from a begonia, and you can see it's a male flower because it doesn't have the cute little S on the backside.
Yeah.
We need the pollen to release from the flower, so you can only do that with a very high frequency of vibration. And the best way to do it in our way is we do it with a stem fork. You just make it, and then you just slightly push it against the flower. You need to hit the stem fork very hard because you need a lot of vibration to release. And also it's very important, if you do it, don't keep the flower high because the pollen are very light, so if you keep it high they will fly everywhere and you cannot concentrate them in an area.
It's like an operation. She's slapping the thing against the wall and then bringing it close to the begonia.
Making him happy. And I have another male flower from the same one. I will do it also. Sometimes you can hear like a small kind of, it's like a bee noise when you push it against it.
Ah.
And I can feel the vibrations through the flower into my fingers.
Ah.
And now we're gonna look if we can find a female flower, and we're gonna make her happy.
Okay, so the next step?
So I have some pollen here, and I will put it on this hairy thing. I pick a female flower with the cute ass on the backside.
Yes.
And then you just gently push the pollen on it.
Okay, on the yellow bits.
Yes.
Wait, let me zoom in. So. Ooh. And it was a little bit hard to see on the camera, but there were pollen on the little black thing that you just dipped the brush in.
Yes. And so I've made her happy now. Here you have the 2 male flowers. I will not throw them away because if you dry them a little bit, 1-2 days, you can try to vibrate again and they will release again some pollen.
Okay, nice. Good luck, boys. More work to be done. Good luck, miss. Go make some babies. Thank you so much for showing us.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Just wanted to show you a few more up close because I keep seeing more that are so pretty. I don't know what they are. I found one more bucket that we had not seen yet. This is rigidifora or something. Just got its name recently. It's really beautiful. And then we have some beautiful Labisias in here, which all of them are looking amazing. This dark one is very special, I think. Look at this. And then this, is this the
Negrosensis.
Negrosensis? And here are a lot of the, oh, what is the name? Sarawak blue, right?
Yeah, the small one is called Begonias.
Oh.
Means that it looks like a lichen, like a moss.
Huh, cute. And if you do this in the right light, you can see blue as well. But of course, we are having a bit of trouble showing you that today. But yeah, another box of magical velvet begonias.
Terrarium.
Yes.
Looks like a fern.
Also very pretty. And some, oh wait, let me put this down. One sec. Yes, check this out. They also have some other terrarium plants like this beautiful philodendron, Burlmark's Fantasy, that they will sell in spring as well. There's a few of those in here. And I really love the look of this leaf as well. This begonia. Wait, come here. Come here. Beautiful dark velvet. And then of course the light dots that are super shimmery. Beautiful box. By here, I thought I was done filming, and I told my friends they were allowed to chat again because they were staying silent while I was filming this for you. But I found some plants that definitely deserve to be shown a little bit more. So this, I am doing a little voiceover. I would love to know what kind of begonia this is with the pink veins and then the green leaves and the spots. I don't know any of these IDs. I was just looking around myself and just being in awe. I do know what this begonia is though, because you heard me screaming before. This is a very, very pink version of Begonia Julau 1. They also had the Begonia Julau 2, but I didn't recognize it and I didn't film it apparently. But this one is so pretty with crystally pink spots on the leaves. I was very, very impressed. Carefully putting it back with all the other little pots. It was not easy. And then I also really, really liked this one. I think I showed it to you before already, but the leaves were kind of brownish with pink spots. And it was hard to show because one light was very yellow and the other was very blue. But this was also a very beautiful one. If you know the ID, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear. Just popping in here from editing with Mickey to say that I did bring some plants home, and if you want to see them, I'll make a separate whole video. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that. And that's it for this video. We really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Rut and Peter for having us. Ruperobe on Instagram, I'll link it down there as well, and in the video of course, at Ruperobe or ruperobe.nl. Oh, .nl. I'm starting to speak Dutch. Thank you guys so much for having us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye friends. And a very happy new year from both of us. Bye.